Yo, what's up? It's your man DM. You know we back at it again, having the conversation that we need to have, developing a closer relationship with God with relatable content. So we're here. I'm your man DM. As always, EJ, you here?
Yeah.
We're ready to do this thing. We starting off with some music. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody on Zoom, on Instagram, on TikTok, wherever you watching from. Welcome. YouTube, all that stuff. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Say something in the chat. Let us know you here so we can holler at you. What's good? Let's go. We starting off with some music. This one is called Hopped Out My Spaceship, because that's what I did. I hopped out my spaceship and landed on Earth. Let's go.
Come on, man.
Let's go, man. Let's go. I think you can find this on the song box.
What?
If you don't know what a song box is, send a message so we can send it to you. Let's go.
Okay, I handle my biz. Throw me a question, I say what it is. I'm trying to fly while I'm dodging the disc. They wanna try, I just blow them a kiss. Faster than light, so you know I stay lit. Further than sight, than the bigger the dip. Gravity tight, so no need for a clip. Your planet dry, let me water a little bit. Use all my dye, so I'm coloring it. Blue as the sky, so it's black as a pit. You made a cry, now it's flooding in it. Drowning in lines, and that's all that you get. Wandering eyes, but you can't see the flag. Do open eyes with some dirt in my spit. Truth in the sky, so I'm so off the grid. Puzzling lines, make it hard to forget. Don't know what you want from me to do. Say what it was on
Hey, this it, boy. Yeah, yeah.
You say it's me, but I say
it's you. Yeah, yeah.
Take my word, it's just me and my loving nothing new. Forever like the moon.
Forever like the moon.
Gravity don't move. I'll be one with you.
I'll be one with you.
Eternity don't choose. The way is absolute.
Absolute.
Ain't no substitute.
Yeah, yeah.
The life for me is
What I
smooth.
did.
Hop on my spaceship. All I'ma say is what you tryna do. Dip in the whip, see the stars in the roof. Like speed of time, all you hear is the zoo. Outer space,
Yeah.
outer space,
Yeah, yeah.
outer space,
Top down.
outer space,
Top down.
jump on my spaceship.
Yeah, yeah.
All I'ma say is what you tryna do. Dip in the whip, see the stars in the roof. Like speed of time, all you hear is the zoo. Outer space, down, outer space, down, outer space, down, outer space, down.
Yeah.
You see what you wanna. I live like a loner.
It's
Me,
clean.
Dion,
Too clean, bruh. Too clean.
Man, I'm solar. You know what it is when I got someone to be.
Every time I listen, I feel like I'm gatekeeping myself.
You know how it is when you with someone like me. Usually I'm the phoner. Now I'm just a toner. Rolex like Daytona. Free truth like Sojourner. Tell me how it is when you can finally see. Tell me what you see when you be looking at me. Lord, but not believe. So my Lord to keep. Go like I to eat. Drove into a bleed. Drove into a bleed. Go like I to eat. So my Lord to keep. Lord, but not believe. Hop on my spaceship. All I'ma say is what you tryna do. Dip in the whip, see the stars.
I know you bouncing. Let's go.
Like the time all you hear is the zoo.
Your head be like this there. Yeah, he's there.
Outer space, outer space, outer space, jump on my spaceship. All I'ma say is what you tryna do. Jump in the whip, see the stars in the roof. Like speed of time all you hear is the zoo. Outer space, outer space, outer space, outer space,
Hey, yo, listen. Don't know what you want from me to do. Yeah. I forgot about that part. Turn that part up. How about to cut it off? Woo. Do. That boy say, do. Yo, this is the conversation. And once again, I'm DM, got EJ here with me. We got a conversation to have tonight, man. Listen, I don't think people have this conversation enough, EJ, what I'm about to say. And we hear a lot of, we go to a lot of classes at school. There's a lot of lectures that we go to. There's a lot of subjects that they tell us we need in life. I mean, then we get to church and they tell us we need faith and joy and love and peace and hope and all these different things. And there's a lot of conversation that every individual, young, old, male, female, whatever, we all get a lot of conversation.
Yeah.
We all hear a lot of do's, don'ts, You need to learn this. This is what makes you successful. We hear it all day long. I'm not even getting into the courses and the courses that they be trying to sell online. Right? There's a lot of stuff that we're hearing. We're hearing a lot of stuff. But I don't think this conversation, and it's a very simple conversation, right? It's not a popular one, but it's a very simple one. And it's very kind of straight to the point, and it's really, it'll almost streamline you to being actually the fulfillment of what God is playing. But we don't have this conversation a lot, right? In John 8, and y'all can go read it for yourself. The conversation starts off with him with the woman. They brought a woman taken in adultery. If you don't know what adultery means, cheating. She was cheating with somebody, and they was sneaking around doing a bunch of nasty stuff they weren't supposed to be doing. Okay, so besides that, they brought her they were trying to stone him. Jesus, you can go, he was out saying cast the first stone. Some of y'all know that story. You can go read it. But later on, he begins to have a conversation. There's another popular scripture in John 8 and 32, right? He says, ye shall know the truth, and the truth will make you free. Yep. Don't say set, because it don't say set you free. If anybody ever say set to you, slap them. Except your mom and them, right? But it says make you free. Watch me, right? But I always like, well, know the truth, know the truth. But a little bit before that, he starts making these statements, right? And he says this. He says, I can bear witness of myself. Like, I know who I am. He says, because I know where I come from and I know where I'm going. Right. And he makes a statement. He said, and the one that sent me is with me. And it stuck with me so much, EJ, because once again, it's not a conversation that we have a lot, but he says, the one that sent me. The one that sent, he says, so I only do the works, watch this, of the one of the Father, because he sent me here for a reason. Right. So I only do the things that please him. Right. You got me? And then later on in chapter 9, he says, I got to do the work of the one that sent me while it's day, because night is coming where nobody can work. All that means is I got to get to it while I got the energy and the power and the mentality to get to it. Yep. Get to what, though? Right. And it's that word, sent. I was sent here for a reason. There's another word that goes with that, EJ. It's called purpose. And many times, the last pod we did, shout out to Scott and Justin, man. We had a good pod, right? And we're gonna start this. It's gonna be Purpose Day instead of Career Day. We're gonna do Purpose Day. You know what I'm saying? The Career Fair. We're gonna do a Purpose Fair, right? Because this is a conversation that's not leaned into enough. And here's why. You ready? I got 4 little words that I heard this morning. I wrote them down, and it's the word. Most of the time, we're taught to live life or to function. You know, even if we're highly functional, even if we function at a high capacity or successful or something that works or that's really beneficial, we only do it for a couple of reasons. And we're taught this way. We do it for compensation. How much you going to get paid? Yep. How much money can you make doing this? It's how do people pick their careers, right? Right. It's compensation. Right. And the other one is congratulation. Yep. We want some acknowledgement for doing good. I was out there today, EJ. I was out there, I was out in the dirt today, this morning. We both was. Yeah. And I was out there and I was, tilling some dirt with an actual tiller, right? I'm out there tilling and, it's just me out there by myself. And it's a good moment. It's done when you by yourself, you get to thinking. I'm out there and I'm like, man, sometimes you think of what you're doing it for or why you're doing it. And it's not so much you question it, but why do we, and it's a good question for everyone, why do we do the things that we do? Right. Why do we pick the careers or the decisions or the people that we decide to date? Why do we do those things, right? Yeah. And it really starts to make me understand about purpose. We talked about that last week too, about purpose and pleasure. Yep. And sometimes we put pleasure before purpose, and it ends up being perverted. Right. But if I bow down to the purpose, they've trained us to do it for compensation, how are we going to get paid, or congratulations, somebody patting you on the back, giving you a ribbon, first place, second place, third place, a trophy. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And now you're trying to get an A. Yep. Or running to get a B. And please, by all means, please study and take your test right. Please. Yes, I don't want nobody's parents or guardians calling me saying that it didn't matter. Okay, it does matter, but you have to put things in the right order. Yep. Right? Okay, you definitely wouldn't put your underwear on before you put your pants on. Right. I mean, after you put your pants on. Oh, I said it right. You wouldn't put your underwear on after you put your pants on. Because
you're not going to put your socks on top of your shoes.
You're not going to put your socks on top of your shoes. You could, but it don't make any sense. Right. It's useless. It's out of order. You got dressed the wrong way. Yep. You get what I'm saying? Yep. So you would normally put your undergarments on first and then put your clothes on, right? Watch me. You don't put deodorant on after you put the shirt on. Right. Unless you got a stank shirt on, you're trying to cover, right? But for the most part, there's an order to the way things go. Right. And it's not that either one of those things are a problem, but if they become a problem when they're out of order. Mm-hmm. Congratulations. There's nothing evil about congratulations. There's nothing nothing evil about compensation. It's a good thing, right? But I want to get you to the point into where the order is more of, I'm not going to get compensation, but money coming. You get it?
Right.
And when I can get in that order better, it gives me another word, and it's the word obligation. I don't know, EJ. I was supposed to look it up, and I never did it, and I want to do it right here on obligation definition, right? And it's an act of course of action to which a person is morally or legally bound, a duty or commitment. The condition of being morally or legally bound to do something, a debt of gratitude for service or favor. Now, to me, I know everybody be talking about the favor of God, and listen, the biggest favor is that I'm here.
Right.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I'm here. I'm alive. I'm able to talk to y'all, be friends with y'all, have these conversations. This is the favor of God to me, because I could not have made it. Even alive right now, at the age that I'm living right now, I could have not gotten to this age. So to me, every day that I breathe and every second that I'm alive, that's the favor of God to me. All right.
Yep.
And so now I move from needing congratulations, somebody pat me on my back. You know, they make us hustle for these numbers on the ACT and the SAT scores. You know what I'm saying? And we hustle for these GPAs and everything. And by all means, I get it. I understand what systems we're in. Just keep moving through the way you should, right? But it'll become easier when things are in order.
Yep.
But when I realize that I'm sent here, y'all can say this, put this in the chat, say, I'm sent here for a reason.
I'm sitting here for a reason.
And you can put it with some praise hands, right? I'm sent here for a reason. When I understand, I begin to focus on the fact that I am sent here. Y'all go ahead and say it. Say, I am sent here for a reason. Now, when I lean into that, then my whole perspective of how I see things and why things are done, it means a whole lot more now. And this is what Jesus was trying to get us to understand. I got to do the work of the one. I have an obligation to return the favor for allowing me to be alive.
Right. Right.
I have a moral and legally binding duty or commitment. And here's the kicker. You ready for this? We also do the work to try to get some kind of we want to increase our abilities to do things. We want to have like a trade or some kind of, we want to master something, right?
Yeah.
But in actuality, your mastery comes out when you recognize what you're here for.
Yep.
It automatically blossoms like a flower. So we got to get over compensation, money coming. We got to get over compensation. It'll follow you if you did what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Get over compensation. Get over congratulations, right? That's cool or whatever. And it's not, but those are secondary. My dad used to tell me something. He said, you know, whether good or bad, somebody give you a pat you on the back. You know, we like compliments, but we hate criticisms.
Right.
He said, let all of them go in and out, one in, out the other. He said, because if you start taking the compliments, right, you start getting egotistical and lose your edge.
Yep.
And if you take the criticism so much, you beat yourself down and never stand up to be what you're supposed to be. So I let them all go in and out.
Yeah.
I don't need the congratulations.
Right.
And I know that the compensation follows me. There's a scripture that says, goodness and mercy shall follow you. Yeah. It's you. I'm trying to tell y'all right now. And this power won't be, this conversation won't be long at all. But I want you to dig into it. Y'all go read John chapter 8 and read John chapter 9 and hear what I'm saying when he says, I know where I come from and I know where I'm going. We're going to have more conversations about this because I want to dig down into these conversations because Jesus is always showing us, I always say this, the maximum version of who we are. Ain't that something, EJ?
Right.
That's clear, ain't it?
Right.
So we got to get over the compensation and congratulations, right?
Yep.
And realize that we have appreciation and then fulfill our obligation. And inside of your obligation is all of the greatness and all the great talents and gifts that's in there, and they begin to unfold easy because my yoke is. I know I said a lot in a short amount of time, but I want you to play this over, share this with your friends, send it to somebody trying to figure out what they're doing with their life. Hey, even if they ain't trying to figure out what they're doing with life, y'all send this to about 5 or 6 of your friends. Take this link to them, tell them it take about 15 minutes to watch this, and go ahead and watch this, and I guarantee it'll change the trajectory of why we do the things that we do, right?
Yep.
And when we understand that, then, you know, seek ye first the kingdom of God, his righteousness, all these things will be added. Yo, this has been, that's so dope. It don't take long to get to the point.
It don't.
This has been the pod. This has been the conversation. I'm here, EJ. You good?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we're going to go out with the music. This hopped on my spaceship. And the reason why I hopped off my spaceship is because that's how we all was sent here in one way or another. Your spaceship was probably your mama's stomach, but now we hopped out
Right.
and we here now.
We here
Hopped
now.
out. Let's go.
We here now.
We here now. We out.
Okay, I handle my biz. Throw me a question, I say what it is. I'm tryna fly while I'm dodging the disc. They wanna try, I just blow 'em a kiss. Faster than light, so you know I stay lit. Further than sight, then the bigger the dip. Gravity tight, so no need for a clip. Your planet dry, let me water a bit. Use all my dice, so I'm coloring it. Blue as the sky, so it's black as a